be too close, wouldn't it?
I think it'd be better. Is anybody there?
Nope. I reserved it in case we needed it.
Good morning, everyone. It is our pleasure this morning to welcome you all to our Veterans Day tribute. This is something we take great pride in, and so thrilled with all of you who could make it today to be honored and to honor those who are being honored. So, real quick, if we could we just see, could all of you veterans in the audience stand up, please, so our students, our boys and girls, can see the faces of our real heroes. We actually have a 100-year-old veteran here with us today, and so we're highly honored to see Mr. Smallwood over here. Thank you so much for coming. We thank you. We hope you are honored and blessed to be here. And without further ado, we'll get started.
They gave up normal life to serve their country and their God. They plowed into strife. They fought for freedom and for peace. On strange, unfolding shores. Some lost their friends, some lost their lives. And along a bridge of war.
William.
Other bands answer the call. Support the ones who thought. Their country had requirements for the essential skills they brought. We salute every one of them, the noble and the brave, the ones who live us here today, and those who have neglected. So here's today our country's heroes. They are a cut above the rest. Let's give them an honor that is due. To our country's very best.
Santa came. Few folks even knew his name, but a hero, yes, was he. Left a boy, came back a man. Still many just don't understand about the reasons we are free. Can't forget the look in his eyes or the tears he cried as he said these words to me. All gave some gave all. Some stood through for the red, white, and blue, and some had to fall. And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall. Some gave all. My Sandy Kane is no longer here, but his words are all so clear as they echo throughout our land. For all his friends who gave us all, who stood the ground and took the fall to help their fellow man. Love your country and live with pride. Don't forget those who died. America, can't you see? All gave some gave all. Some stood through for the red, white, and blue, and some had to fall. And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall. Yes, recall. Some gave all. And if you ever think of me, think of all your liberties and recall. Yes, recall. Some gave all. Some gave all.
Sacrifice. You gave your strength, your youth, and time. You had a job not many will. You deserve our respect, and you do still. Though you didn't give her life, you were a willing soul. Honor your brothers in combat is something to know. We love that you are here with us and honor who you are. A grateful nation appreciates every single scar that wrote up on the slate of you, though you were very brave. You came back as a hero. You were not quite the same. For you have learned to bear the weight of defeating freedom's call. But you did come back. And that is what you thank for most of all.
soldier in a foreign war, but he doesn't like to talk about it anymore. He kept a picture on my mama right by his heart. He gave me one last look before the fighting would start. Said all I ask is that you don't forget.
Just a boy in a hole with an M16.
money, didn't do it for fame. I didn't do it so the world would remember my name. I did it for my family and my country, and my brothers who died right next to me. All we ask is that you don't forget, 'cause the war's not over when the fighting ends. There's a part of us that will always be just boys in a hole with our M16s. Haunted souls and memories. Lone Ranger infantry.
Hello. My name is Tobias Frazier, and I'm a full-blood Choctaw from Spencerville, Oklahoma. Although I never consider myself to be famous, many people today consider me to be a war hero. In 1917, I was a student in Armstrong Academy, a school for Choctaw boys. Our country was at war in Europe, and some of my friends and I wanted to join the fight against German aggression. We traveled to Fort Smith, Arkansas to enlist in the Army. After basic training in Texas, we set sail for France, where we were sent to the front lines of battle immediately. In 1918, I was shot by a sniper. My buddy shot the sniper out of a tree, and it was a woman that shot me in the leg. I received a Purple Heart for being wounded in action. Years later, my daughter asked me if it hurt, and I told her I'd been hurt worse playing football at Armstrong Academy. But back to the war. We were having trouble breaking the strong defensive lines of the Germans. Every time we tried to go over the top of the German line, they were ready. It seemed they were listening in so they would know our plans before we could execute them. We didn't have time to train on coding and decoding messages, and runners ran the risk of being shot. So we came up with the idea of using the Choctaw language to transmit messages. On October 26, 1918, we began sending and receiving messages using the Choctaw language. We didn't have Choctaw words for military terms, so we used little gun, shoot fast to describe machine guns. Big gun was artillery, and battalions were indicated by 1, 2, or 3 grains of corn. And it worked. It worked so well that it brought the war to a close much sooner than anticipated. Using a Native American language was so effective that we were asked to keep it a secret in case we'd ever need to use it again. Finally, in 1943, the memo telling about our unique contribution was released to the public, and we were free to talk about it. I was asked to come to assemblies at Rattan school to tell about my experiences in France. In 1966, I was interviewed by our local newspaper, the Antlers American. I told them that there had been a day when interpreters were needed because we had so many Choctaw-speaking people. But those older members of the tribe like me, are fast disappearing. Even though the Choctaw language helped us win World War I soon predict that it will only exist in books. My name is Luke Clay, and I'm the great-great-grandson of Tobias Frazier. After his death, many awards and honors were given to the Choctaw World War I code talkers. Among them were the Medal of Valor from the Choctaw Nation, a Knight of the National Order of Merit from the French government, and the Congressional Gold Medal presented by the U.S. government in 2013. Yakoki.